Welcome to the lungs of Europe. Welcome to the land of 1,000 lakes, ancient castles, and the mighty European bison. This is Belarus, often overshadowed by its neighbors and misunderstood by the West. This nation holds a history that dates back centuries, a culture deeply rooted in nature, and an economy that balances Soviet heavy industry with a booming tech sector. Over the next few minutes, we are going to explore the hidden gem of Eastern Europe. Landlocked in the center of the continent, Belarus acts as a bridge between East and West. It shares borders with Russia to the east, Ukraine to the south, Poland to the west, and Lithuania and Latvia to the north. Unlike many European nations, you won't find mountains here. This is a land of sweeping plains, thick primeval forests, and marshlands. It is famously known as blue-eyed Belarus, thanks to its 11,000 lakes and majestic rivers like the Dnieper and Pripyat. The roots of Belarusian statehood go back to the Principality of Polotsk in the 9th century. But its golden age was arguably under the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. In the Middle Ages, Belarusian lands were the cultural and political center of this massive European power. Old Belarusian was actually the official language of the duchy's statutes. It was a time of prosperity, trade, and the construction of fortress cities that stood as guardians against crusaders and Eastern invaders alike. However, geography has often been a curse. Belarus lies on the smash route between Moscow and Berlin. It was devastated during Napoleon's invasion and World War I. But World War II left the deepest scar. 1 in 3 Belarusians perished. The Brest fortress became a symbol of unyielding resistance. The tragedy of Katyn, a village burned alive, represents thousands of villages destroyed. Belarus was known as the Partisan Republic, where the resistance in the swamps never surrendered. Emerging from the ashes of the Soviet Union, Belarus declared sovereignty in 1990 and full independence in 1991. It was actually here, in the Belarusian forests, that the agreement dissolving the USSR was signed. Since 1994, the country has followed a unique political path under Alexander Lukashenko, maintaining close ties with Russia while preserving a distinct national identity and distinct Soviet-style state management. Look closely at the Belarusian flag. That vertical strip on the left is a traditional folk ornament, symbolizing the people's hard work and skill. But the living symbol of the nation is the Zuba, the European bison. Saved from the brink of extinction, these giants roam the Belovezhskaya Pushcha, and if you look to the sky, you'll see the white stork, a bird believed to bring happiness and peace to the homes it nests upon. Belarus is a land of castles. 2 UNESCO World Heritage Sites stand out. The Mir Castle Complex, a masterpiece of Gothic and Renaissance architecture, and the Nesvizh Castle, the residence of the powerful Radziwill family. In stark contrast stands the National Library in Minsk, a rhombocabooctahedron shape that glows like a diamond at night. Whether it's the cobblestones of Grodno or the wide, clean avenues of Minsk, the architecture tells a story of reconstruction and pride. This land has birthed giants. Marc Chagall, the pioneer of modernism, was born in Vitebsk, and his surreal flying lovers were inspired by this city. In literature, Svetlana Alexievich won the Nobel Prize for her documentary-style prose. We also remember Tadeusz Kościuszko and Kastus Kalinowski, revolutionary heroes who fought for freedom and are revered figures in Belarusian history. Belarusians are a nation of athletes. Ice hockey is practically a religion here, with arenas in almost every major town. In tennis, stars like Victoria Azarenka and Aryna Sabalenka have taken the world stage by storm. And in the winter, the nation holds its breath for the biathlon, where the Belarusian mermaid, Daria Domracheva, became a four-time Olympic champion. Beneath the soil lies the country's white gold, potash. Belarus is one of the world's largest exporters of potassium fertilizers, vital for global agriculture. The country is also rich in timber, thanks to forests covering 40% of the territory, and peat, which has been used for energy for centuries. The economy is a fascinating mix. On one hand, you have massive industry. The Belarus MTZ tractors are found all over the world, and Belarusian produces the largest dump trucks on the planet. On the other hand, Belarus is the Silicon Valley of Eastern Europe. Did you know the messaging app Viber and the gaming giant World of Tanks were born here? The high-tech park in Minsk is a major hub for global IT outsourcing. If you visit Belarus, bring your appetite, and you better love potatoes. They are called bulba here, and the locals are lovingly called bulbashi. The national dish is draniki, crispy, golden potato pancakes served with sour cream. Try machanka, pork stew, or kolduni, stuffed dumplings. And for a drink, fresh birch sap, harvested directly from the trees in spring. It's simple, hearty, soul-warming food. Belarusian people are known for their tolerance, calmness, and incredible hospitality. The culture is deeply tied to nature. The most magical night of the year is Kapala Night in summer, a pagan festival where people jump over fires to cleanse sins and float flower wreaths on rivers to find love. It is a society that values order and cleanliness. Visitors are often shocked by how spotless the streets of Minsk are. From the tragic scars of war to the peaceful silence of the Bielowieza forest. From the heavy machinery of industry to the digital frontiers of code, Belarus is a country of contrasts, resilience, and quiet beauty. It is a place that doesn't shout to be heard, but once you listen, its story captivates you. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Belarus, please hit that like button and subscribe for more documentaries on the world's most fascinating nations. Which country should we cover next? Let us know in the comments below.